Hello and welcome back to the Flaming Chipmunk Podcast. I'm your host, Lyle.
And I'm your host, Quinton.
We're here back again with our special guest.
Yo, I'm Ayden. What's up, dudes?
Yeah, he's back this week.
Yeah.
So today, we're going to tell some stories.
Are we?
Yeah.
Story time today?
Story time with Quinton, Lyle, and Ayden.
Okay.
I'd like to start it off with the time I almost died.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. So, family outing. We're going to one of the... There's a natural waterfall. All waterfalls are natural. But, like...
Well,
Not fountains.
Fair enough. It's it's a waterfall that you can slide down.
oh.
Okay.
It's like... It's not too steep, right? Usually you can slide down it and you'll be okay.
Right.
So it's a
Usually.
natural water slide.
Yeah. So we go on this hike to get there, right?
Okay.
And then the water level's really high,
Okay.
and it's really windy, and the current's going really fast, and the waterfall's going one way, and the lake current is going the other.
Oh.
So
like
at the bottom, there's like a vortex of
Yeah.
water,
Yeah.
Huh.
right? And we're like, my parents are like, we probably shouldn't go down. Probably not the safest thing.
Right.
And my brother was pissed. Because he walked for like an hour to get here, and it was a 2-hour car ride, and he wasn't having it.
Right.
So I was like, okay, fine. I was mad. And my parents were like, hey, there's this little piece at the bottom that you can go down. It looks pretty safe. Off to the side of the waterfall, you're not in the middle. Try that out. My brother's like, no, I don't wanna. I'm like, for crying out loud, Riley, I'm gonna do it to show you it's okay.
Okay.
So I go down, right? And I go down. There's like barely any water because it's really at the side of the waterfall.
Right.
So I go down super slow. It's like I'm just falling down a rock. And it was pathetic. It was pathetic, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So I get up again. I'm like, okay, I'm going to try that again because that was pathetic. I move in a bit closer to the middle of the waterfall. Go down. Still, same thing. Pathetic. I was like I'm falling down a rock.
Yeah.
So I get back. I'm like, okay, one more time. I go a bit further.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm on the left side of the waterfall, and the middle is to the right. So I go down. Usually what happened the first 2 times is I was pushed off to the left.
Right.
This time, I got sucked into the middle,
Oh, jeez.
and I was forced under the waterfall.
Oh, no.
And I was, like, spinning, and, like, there was a drop because it was a waterfall, and I didn't want to hit my head, so I, like, covered up, like, armadillo mode. And then it's a good thing I did that because my elbows hit the rock and I didn't. And I was like underwater for like a minute and it shot me out the other side.
Like a gun?
Yeah, and it was like a pretty wide, it wasn't a super wide river, but it was wide enough.
Yeah.
And I had to swim all the way across, back to it. So yeah, I did that. But I made it.
Obviously you made it. Yeah.
My dad was taking a video at the time.
Oh, no.
So like
Ooh.
he took the video the first 2 times and it was super pathetic.
Mm-hmm.
And then the last time he took the video, I got sucked under. And then he stopped the video because he was about to jump in after me.
Right.
So it looks like in the video I died.
Oh, no. That's...
He stopped the video right as he jumped in?
Right as I got sucked under, you can hear like, oh no! And then he stops the video.
So if we just put this on the internet, people would probably think you were dead.
Yeah.
Well, why were you in that... How did you get yourself in that position? Like,
Well, okay.
you just lost control?
I guess so, yeah.
Okay.
But like, what the position of going down or the position of getting sucked in?
Well, like, you getting sucked in.
Yeah, I was just too off to, like, I couldn't do anything once I got to the bottom, right? I was, like,
Yeah.
above, and then, like, trying to move to the left, and I wasn't. And I was like, oh, crap. And then I got sucked in.
And there was no supervision there? It was just a...
No, it was just, like, it was in the middle
just
of
a
the
random
forest. Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
You could have just died.
I could have,
Oh, wow.
but I didn't.
That's a story.
Do you have any near-death stories?
Not that I think about, no. I haven't been around too many deadly things.
deadly situations.
Yeah. I've always been pretty alive.
You always look pretty alive.
Thanks.
No
That's what
problem,
I'm known
Ayden. I have another one.
for. Oh yeah. Another near-death experience, or like.
Another.
It's another experience. Another experience that could be dangerous. It's middle school.
That's a near-death experience.
Yeah.
Damn, right?
And so it's lunchtime, and they have like these foldable, like benches,
Yeah.
Right.
like benches and like the tables that you eat off.
Yeah.
And then after you're done eating, the people who want to stay in, like, so we eat in the mini gym, and then the people that want to stay in the mini gym and participate in the activities that's going on in the mini gym,
Yeah.
have to clean up the tables.
Yeah, floor hockey.
Yeah, I wanted to play floor hockey.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm cleaning up the tables, and I fold them up, and we have to bring them into this closet. And I don't know who designed this, but the entranceway to the closet, right in the doorway, there was a compartment that led to the basement, and usually it was closed. But they were doing some work in the basement, and the workers didn't close it, so it was open.
Oh, jeez.
And so I fold up this table, and I'm dragging it, walking backwards, pulling it.
Right.
I'm doing fine, and then I take one step, and I fall in the hole. There's a ladder going down to the basement. I have one foot on two different rungs of the ladder. The table falls on top of me, right below my neck. And it's just my head is peeking out of this hole.
Like the edge of the table is right on your neck.
Yeah. And I'm holding it away from my neck.
Just pinned.
Yeah. And I scream for help. And the lunch lady comes in and gets all mad at me.
Why?
She was a stereotypical lunch lady.
So she just
yelling at everything.
She just walks in and sees a student being pinned against the wall, and then
Quinton, what did you do? Yeah. And then so she started yelling at me. And then we had to get the table out. And I just imagine the construction workers in the basement seeing this and just seeing two legs fall
They
down,
just fall down.
dangling.
They're just doing some wiring, and all they hear is a thud and a cry for help.
Yeah.
And then, Quinton, what are you doing?
Yeah.
It's funny.
That was another one. I recently learned both my brother and my sister listen to the podcast.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
My sister really likes the story of you taking the espresso shots and going wrestling.
Yeah, that was a good story. I will say. You know, there's surprisingly a lot of people that watch it. I know my brother watches it.
Yeah.
A lot of people we know.
Well, yeah. But there could be nobody watching it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Right.
So if you're out there listening to this podcast, we thank you very much.
And donate to the Terry Fox Foundation.
Donate to the Terry
that
Fox
too.
Foundation. That too.
Yeah.
Out of
so,
any running gag in a podcast, I feel like that's the most positive. Donate to the Terry Fox Foundation.
Yeah, it's definitely
I don't think you can
positive there.
out positive that.
Yeah, exactly.
Cure cancer. No, I'm going to do something better. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, at that point, they're all just good things.
Yeah.
Like, whatever foundation you're donating to.
Donate to the homeless shelter, or donate to anything research. Really, I don't think any research is bad research.
There's some bad research.
Well, there's some charities that don't really do much with the money given, other than just keep it.
Yeah.
So, as long as you're donating to a good charity, Terry Fox Foundation, it's pretty good.
Top-notch charity.
It's top notch.
Yeah, so both my brother and my sister watch or listen. And my brother listened to the last episode we did.
Yeah.
Where I talked about wanting to jump through my leg.
Yeah.
And he gave me crap for it.
Why?
Why?
He's like, why would you pick that of all things? I'm like, because it's cool. And then they were like, your friends were too hyped up about it. I'm like, what do you mean? They were like, you saying people would build statues for you, which I don't remember you saying.
I think I remember that.
You said there would be statues of me if I jumped through my leg?
Someone said that, yeah.
If you were a master at it,
Yeah, if you're
statues.
Yeah, if you're a
I
master.
don't know if there would. I feel like it would be a cool thing for people that know me, and then once I died,
If
it would be it.
you did it for religious reasons, then you would probably have a statue.
For religious, I don't know how you could spin that in a religious
I don't know.
reason.
There's been a few monks who have done really weird things.
Like what?
There was this. I read about this guy who stayed at the top of a tower, just kneeling for like 20-something years. It's in the Guinness Book of World Records, I think.
Like he knelt for 20 years.
He knelt on top of a tower for 20 years.
Why?
I'm not too sure. You have to ask him.
Just monkeying around.
Monkeying around, yeah.
So by the end of that, he was a master.
He was a master at kneeling on a tower.
Probably a grandmaster kneeler.
Probably.
Yeah.
20 years? No, but think about it. You're not just good at jumping through your leg.
You're the best.
You're a master at it.
I am like probably the best.
So
like,
once you've done it that much, you got flourishing. People see it and they don't even know why they like it, but they want more. Like,
Yeah.
There'd be statues,
I don't think there would.
right?
I think maybe like some like documentary where it's like, yeah, this guy jumped through his leg a few times. A few too many times.
Too many times, yeah. A lot too many times.
Documentary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I'm lucky.
I feel like that'd be just as good, you know?
There's
Yeah.
some weird documentaries out there.
Are there?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Quite a bit.
It's quite a
I
bit.
think every documentary has a bit of weirdness to it.
Yeah, sort of a voyeuristic view on life, I guess.
Voyeuristic.
Like, you're just watching these people being themselves,
Yeah.
and it's interesting. But to them, it would be like, it's what I do every single day. You get what I mean?
Having
Yeah,
a documentary.
You gotta look into somebody's life.
Yeah.
Of them just living.
If you watched a documentary about yourself, it would probably be like,
Boring.
it'd be really boring.
Because you know it all.
I've done
Nothing
it.
to learn.
Yeah.
I know it.
But if someone else watched a documentary about you, they'd probably think it'd be at least a little bit interesting. Yeah.
Because it's something new. Something
it's
they've
something
never heard. Someone else's experience in life.
I feel like if you make a documentary about certain people, it would not be interesting.
Like who?
There's quite a bit of people. I feel like most people aren't worthy of a documentary.
Well, there has to be something that most people haven't done.
Yeah.
That they did for there to be a documentary on it.
And I'm pretty sure
Like
most
the Wiggles.
people. Yeah. The Wiggles.
That was
Most
the plug.
most childhood
That's the
bands
plug.
don't break up. That was a mockumentary that didn't actually happen.
Yeah.
The Wiggles did actually break up.
Yeah, I've heard about that. But I didn't really think it was that bad.
I don't think it was.
Yeah.
I think it was a little bit exaggerated.
Just a little tiny bit.
No, but people watch documentaries to see other people's ways of life, right? And what other people did. They don't want to see just an average guy living life, because that wouldn't be interesting.
Yeah. A documentary about someone going up, eating breakfast and going to work, and then going back home, and then going to sleep would be the most boring documentary there is. But if that guy in his past did, like, saved a bunch of people's lives, then yeah, that would be a pretty cool documentary.
Do you think you're worthy of a documentary?
You know, maybe it's a goal in my life to be worthy of a documentary.
Yeah, I mean, people who have documentaries of themselves, they're all pretty much successful, right?
Or we're
What about that
so
guy
bad.
who like ate McDonald's for a month?
He was successful with that.
Yeah.
They learned stuff. And that was really interesting.
Did
Yeah.
you really have to learn not to do that?
Okay, no, but
No.
that documentary, that fed off people's curiosity of what if, right?
Yeah.
So he took that. He's like, I'm going to be that what if. So people will be able to watch and learn. And people got educated.
People probably thought, what if I just ate McDonald's for a month straight? And he answered that question. It's really bad.
And now he's worth that documentary.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Was there a documentary on the kneeling monk?
I don't think so, but he's in the Guinness Book of World Records. That counts for something.
For the most time knelt?
For the most time knelt.
I wonder if he could walk after that.
Probably
How
not.
did he sleep?
I think he
In
just
kneeling?
Yeah, he just knelt. He just knelt. He just slept and knelt.
And he just had people bring him stuff?
I guess so. Yeah.
Guess if you're a monk.
Yeah. Monks live hard lives, but they enjoy it. They have that much self-control.
Hard day of kneeling.
Yeah, a hard day of.
Coming home to
But wait, hold on. Why did he stop?
Why did he stop?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Did he stop?
I'm pretty sure he stopped. Either that or he just died.
He's still kneeling today.
Some say he's still kneeling
Kneeling
to this
today.
day.
He's probably dead now.
I mean, yeah. I think this was like 300, 400 years ago. I'm not too sure.
300 years ago.
Yeah.
Do you think he got arthritis?
He would probably have had some mad arthritis. Imagine him getting up, like not wanting to do it anymore, just getting up. He wouldn't be able to. Your muscles atrophy after that much.
Right.
Probably just wouldn't feel things in his
Yeah.
legs.
So basically, like the first few years are the hard part, and then you can't get up.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's easy.
The first- yeah, it's only like the first 5 or 6
6
years that are the hard part.
No, but your muscles atrophy at kind of a pretty fast rate if you think about it. Not that fast, but like maybe a year of not moving your muscle. And yeah,
You're paralyzed
That's
for a
up.
year.
yeah, you're just paralyzed.
Paralyzed
Do you-
for life.
now I have this image of just some monk kneeling on a tower screaming for help. Help me! I don't want to do this anymore.
Get me off.
Get me off.
Man, monks. They're so
Mad
interesting.
It's very
Monks.
interesting.
There's like people who dress up as monks in like big cities and try to give you stuff and then take
Oh,
money
yeah.
for it.
Yeah. I had that happen to me once in New York.
Did you take the stuff?
He gave my mom like this faux golden pendant,
Yep.
and then he started talking to her, but she couldn't understand him because it was in a foreign language.
Okay.
So we just walked away.
Did he follow you?
I think he tried to, but I think we just walked too fast. It was in New York.
Yeah, that stuff's iffy. You just gotta be careful.
Yeah. I don't know if he wanted money or anything.
Maybe
Well,
he just really wanted to share a faux golden pendant,
Yeah.
and he was just really interested in it.
You have to wonder if those guys like are really just good people.
Monks? I mean, have they
Well,
ever had
okay.
opportunity to do bad in their
Is there
lives?
ever a actual monk who just wants to spread good by giving people stuff and nobody takes it because
But
they
those-
think he's one of the bad monks?
Those aren't like those are different kinds of monks than the
Yeah.
ones that are like in Tibet or whatever.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like those monks
The
are not
phony
trying to
monks.
give you stuff and then scam money out of you. They're just trying to be happy.
They're just trying to find enlightenment.
Yeah.
Oh man. So
So,
I heard this thing.
Yeah.
There's people who suffer from chronic deja vu.
chronic deja vu.
Really. You know, I've heard that before. That was a joke.
Yeah, they like every day they wake up and they think they're doing the exact same thing because they think they've
Oh,
already
man.
done something. And there were these people who tried to study them.
Yeah.
And they tried to like invite them out to these like seminars, and then the people refused because they said they've already done it.
Now that sounds like a joke.
No, it's true. It actually happened.
That'd be funny though, thinking you've done everything before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be
Well,
exciting.
Do you know how powerful you think you were?
I think to cure chronic deja vu, they just need to be exposed to something
Completely different.
completely odd. And
But the
strange.
feeling's already in their head that it's happened before. So whatever is happening in front of them, they're gonna think it's happened before,
Yeah.
even if it's like something groundbreaking.
like a man jumping through his leg for 2 years.
See, if I had chronic deja vu, I think that was new.
Or a monk
Okay.
kneeling for 20 years.
What if there is a man who jumped through his leg for 20 years, but he had deja vu?
And you think,
he keeps.
So he thought he'd be doing it like 20 years every single day. Like,
Jeez.
so he thought it was 40 years.
I've
then
been.
he gets a little disappointed.
Because it's only been 20
Yeah.
years.
he stops. He's like, "How long have I been jumping for?"
Is there such thing as reverse deja vu?
Like, you've
Thinking
never
you
seen
have.
any. I think that's just called Alzheimer's.
Alzheimer's, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I think this has been a good fourth podcast.
Yeah.
Fourth podcast already?
It's only
Podcast
number 4.
wow.
We've been doing it for a month.
I feel like
28 days, man.
I feel like we've been doing it for longer. I feel like this has become part of our routine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After 4,
After 4. Just after 4.
you have a pretty low definition of a
A
routine.
Then again, I have chronic deja vu.
Wait, was that a joke?
That was a joke.
Oh! That's good.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll see you next time. Donate to Terry Fox.
Like and subscribe, but we don't care if you don't.
Hey, see ya.
See ya.
See you.